Hey everyone, it's Angie from the Wheel Order blog here, and I just tried to film this with little Mary on my side, but it wasn't working out, so she's actually gone outside now for a little walk. She was getting a bit tired. But today I'm going to be making a delicious rhubarb sponge. Now it's actually kind of halfway between a rhubarb sponge and a rhubarb crumble. It's a wartime recipe as well. I'm actually really inspired by wartime recipes at the moment. Because we're kind of short in certain things in the supermarket, I find the wartime recipes are just so basic. They're just basic enough that you can substitute certain things if you don't have certain ingredients in your house. Such an easy recipe, and works really well with custard and cream, like whipped cream maybe, or just a drizzle of like double cream. It's such a delicious pudding. It's the kind of pudding that you would find at your granny's house that she would serve you up after a Sunday roast or an afternoon bowl of soup.
Okay, so let's get started on the recipe. I'm basically just chopping up all the rhubarb. And I'm kind of chopping it up quite chunky. You can chop it up thinner if you like, but I do like a little bit of texture in this recipe. And I'm chopping up the apple into similar sized chunks. I'm not actually peeling the apple, but you can peel it if you like, but I don't mind the skin in this recipe. It doesn't really bother me at all. So once that's all chopped in there, I'm just going to give it a little quick stir through with my hand. And then sprinkling over the sugar and make sure that all the pieces are covered. And we're going to add the flour, the egg, and into the bowl. I'm just going to give that a little stir through and then add it in the butter and the sugar. And I would stir through with a spoon first, but the best way to do this is just to get stuck right in with your hands. So you're going to squish that together until it's all crumbly and add in the milk afterwards just to make it a little bit sticky. It should be quite dry. And then I'm just going to pop this on top of the rhubarb. It's quite sticky, so you're going to have to use your fingers here and then just flatten it all out once you've got all the sponge mix on the top. And then you're going to bake in the oven. I've also sprinkled a little bit extra sugar on the top here as well. Serve it up warm with a lovely drizzle of cream.
You can also swap the fruits on the bottom layer as well. I actually used rhubarb and a little bit of apple in this recipe, but I would personally use either rhubarb, pear, apple. You could also use some berries as well. It's the choices are endless with this recipe. It's so simple and it's so quick to make. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that delicious rhubarb pudding and a tour of my garden. If you did enjoy this video and you want to follow me on my YouTube channel for my next videos, click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it and you'll be notified of my new videos coming out. And if you're on Instagram, pop over and say hello and tag me in any recipes that you make as well. I'd love to see your foodie creations and variations of my recipes. So take care and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!